Hello again, folks. Welcome back, and thank you for subscribing. Now, I'm not joking when I'm telling you that being a right-wing YouTuber, content creator on social media, it's getting a bit dicey, don't you think? I mean, look what happened to Charlie Kirk. He wasn't an extremist at all. He never incited violence, murder, hatred, or anything. The guy just spoke common sense, and yet, thanks to being radicalized and indoctrinated by extreme left-wing organizations and the mainstream media, even, they've got to take their blame for this. You got lefties now running around the United States, brandishing rifles and killing people. It's crazy. When do you ever hear of a leftist losing their job or losing their lives for saying something online? I remember a time before Elon Musk took over X, and the leftists could do absolutely anything on there. I mean, the hatred they'd spew was something else. It's exactly the same now ever since Charlie Kirk was murdered. The lefties and some members of the Religion of Peace, they're gloating over it. They're having a great time. They're whooping with joy. They're full of glee over the horrendous assassination, the murder of this young, intelligent, articulate, knowledgeable individual in Charlie Kirk, a family man. And I don't get that at all. I've tried putting myself in the shoes of a leftist years ago, but I couldn't do it. I simply couldn't. It makes me feel sick. I just can't think like they do. There's no logic in it. Nothing whatsoever. It's like an illness, I think. And that's as far as it goes with me and other right-wingers. We don't want them dead or hurt or to lose their jobs. We just mock them and make fun of them. It's simple as that. Now, there's me saying that the left need to do better with their rhetoric. They need to stop using terms like Nazi, far-right, racist, xenophobe, Islamophobe, all that crap, because words like that are getting people hurt and killed. We need to hold each other to account. I mean, look at this thumbnail by Andre Walker from Talk TV. Some gullible right-winger is going to look at that and think, well, David Lammy had something to do with Charlie Kirk's death, did he? Right, I'm going to kill David Lammy now. That's how people think, folks. That's what we're trying to prevent. Charlie Kirk said himself, didn't he? The reason I'm out there talking and debating and arguing is because the minute you stop that, that's when the war starts, the civil war starts, and we need to prevent that at all costs. Try every avenue before it comes to a massive conflict where everyone dies, for heaven's sake. That's common sense in itself. But scores of right-wingers, conservatives, patriots even, have lost their jobs, lost their homes. What else? Kicked off social media, censored, put in prison even for the things that they say. And by and large, the things that they say are common sense. You know, just because they want a cap on migration and a complete stop on illegal migration doesn't mean they want all immigrants dead. Just because we wanted to leave the EU meant that we hated all Europeans. The rhetoric and the lies over that, it's disgusting and it's stupid. Even Jeremy Clarkson is looking over his shoulder after he wrote this tweet, and I completely and totally understand, because I'm getting concerned, really. I know you might laugh because I'm a former squaddy prison officer. You think I'm all tough and all that, no nonsense. I am to a degree, but now when I do my walkie-talkies in the British countryside at daytime and my local area at night, I'll be looking over my shoulder, because you just don't know, do you? I've got my face out there. People know who I am. Luckily for me, no one's hit me in the face with a fish like happened to Cal Benjamin Sagan when he was campaigning to be a UKIP MP, or milkshake like Tommy Robinson and Nigel Farage have been. Luckily for me, the only... It's not even bad, all right? People come up to me and said, they either say, you're past 49, I love what you do, or you're past 49, I watch your stuff, I agree with half of it, I disagree with the other half, and that's cool. That's how we should behave in a civil society. But these are dark times, these are scary times now. Just makes you wonder who's next after Charlie Kirk, you know. It happens in the US. It could happen here easily. What the hell has the world come to when good men are dying for what they say, for their words? It's crazy. It's like the 60s again, isn't it? You know, when JFK was assassinated in the early 60s, his brother RFK at the late 60s, 69, I think, correct me in the comments, Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, all assassinated, their lives taken down to politics. It's becoming the 60s again. And it looks like it'll only become worse. But despite all the hatred even I get online, I'll still do it. It's my God-given right to have my opinion. Whether you choose to watch me, it's completely up to you. But I think the more of us who do this, the better. We need to stick together. We need to keep talking, keep speaking, keep telling the truth, and keep supporting each other. Channels like Andy the Gabby Cabby, Absolutely Average, Russ, Rotten Politics, We Got a Problem, Clown World, Simon Sideways, Gobster Talks About Things, Angry Bootneck, British Lander, Clown World. You know, there's tons of right-wing political channels out there who do speak sense, and it would be an utter shame if any of us were censored or threatened with violence in order to shut up, simply because some deranged leftist doesn't like what we say. I've never seen a leftist lose their job or get censored. Have you? But even they have a right to speak their opinions as well, and free speech means free speech for all or free speech for none. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments. And there we go, I'm past 49. Thanks for watching, and until the next time, which is my live stream during the Tommy Robinson event in London on Saturday the 13th, tomorrow. Hope you join me then for that. It should be a great, safe, successful day. I'm Roger Trout.